Hey guys, in this video we're going to talk about collagen.
Collagen. Multiple types of collagen.
Collagen is the main protein in your skin.
Stay supple and plump, slows down. Very unlikely that putting that big molecule on the surface of your skin, that it's going to enter your skin and get to the deeper layers where it needs to be.
Collagen cream is literally a scam. Collagen creams promise time travel in a jar. Rebuild, firm, plump, youth. Billions of dollars say it works. Your bathroom shelf says it works. But here's the twist no one wants to talk about. Beneath the glossy jars and glowing reviews lies one of the biggest beauty scams still deceiving skincare lovers today. We'll crack it open in a moment. So why does collagen keep winning Oscars in the skincare box office? Because the story sells. And when a story sells, an industry grows fast. Collagen face creams alone? A multi-billion-dollar category by themselves. Not all collagen products, just creams. We'll follow the money in a minute. Welcome to skincare's favorite magic trick. Collagen in a jar. Spoiler, the rabbit isn't really in the hat. This is Skincare Decoded. Science-first reviews and investigative documentary, fact-checking brand claims, busting industry myths, and unpacking trends with data, clinical studies, and price sanity. Science over slogans. Hit subscribe, because the beauty industry doesn't want you here, and that's exactly why you should be. Why do consumers want collagen in the first place? First, collagen wasn't a cream. It was a procedure. In 1981, the FDA approved bovine collagen injectables like Zyderm and Zyplast, needles, not night cream. The public learned one simple equation. Collagen equals fewer lines. The word collagen imprinted itself as the fix for aging. Marketers didn't miss that memo.
No.
Then came the pivot. Take the idea of collagen from the clinic and bottle it. Early 2000s prestige made it glamorous. Look at the launch of Elemis Pro Collagen Marine Cream in 2003, positioned as a category-defining award magnet icon. The brand story was irresistible. Marine actives, collagen focus, clinicals. Consumers didn't need to parse molecular weights. They just needed the word collagen on the front. Trust transferred from needles to jars overnight. By the 2010s, a perfect storm. The nutracosmetics boom, drinkable collagen, K-Beauty's peptide craze, and beauty from within headlines. Collagen became a lifestyle keyword. Supplements, powders, gummies, creams, all blurring together in a feel-good wellness narrative. The line between what works inside versus what could work on top got conveniently smudged. The result? Massive normalized consumer trust in the word collagen itself, and media still plays along. The best collagen creams, lists that, when you read closely, actually praise peptides, vitamin C, and antioxidants, while the word collagen carries the headline. Translation? The actives do the work. The word does the sale. Let's talk numbers. Independent market trackers put collagen face creams at roughly $7 to $8 billion globally in 2023, with growth running approximately 6.5 to 8% CAGR. That's one subcategory of anti-aging moisturizers, not the whole collagen universe. For context, global skincare overall is growing approximately 5 to 7% CAGR depending on the source. So collagen creams are right in the slipstream, sometimes faster. This isn't a fad at the margins, it's a core revenue engine. Who rides this wave? High visibility leaders across price tiers. Olay Regenerist Collagen Peptide 24, L'Oréal Paris Collagen Moisture Filler, Elemis Pro Collagen Marine Cream. They show up on bestseller and Editor's Choice roundups, win awards, and dominate shelf space because collagen headlines move units. Now margins. Beauty is a margin machine. Investors actually expect approximately 65 to 80% gross margins for skincare and cosmetics. The blue-chip houses routinely print approximately 72 to 75% gross margin at scale. That's before you even get to luxury pricing power. In other words, a category that sells on belief rather than biochemistry is a CFO's love story. And the input costs? Cosmetic-grade hydrolyzed collagen wholesale prices routinely list in the single-digit to tens of dollars per kilo on supplier exchanges. Meanwhile, a 50-milliliter prestige jar retails for $100 to $180. You don't need a spreadsheet to see the spread. The narrative is expensive. The ingredient is not. Put it together. Big, steady category, healthy growth, on par with or above skincare, fat gross margins, cheap hero ingredient, and brand equity built on a word consumers already believe. Of course companies pile in. They'd be negligent to their shareholders not to. Here's the sales pitch, verbatim. Collagen Peptide 24, 24-hour hydration, visibly firmer skin, lines less noticeable in 2 weeks. That's Olay's flagship language, and they double down by claiming their formula delivers powerful ingredients deep into skin's surface. Elemis's Pro Collagen Marine Cream, clinically proven to significantly reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles in 14 days. The labels are soft and dewy. The verbs are doing CrossFit. And look at the price tag. L'Oreal's 2 collagen jars, Collagen Moisture Filler Day-Night Cream, and the fragrance-free Collagen Moisture Filler, both list at $11.49 for 1.7 ounces on L'Oreal's own site. Now compare that to a like-for-like L'Oreal Day Moisturizer without collagen, the Hydra Renewal Continuous Moisture Cream, at $8.59 for the same 1.7 ounces. That's roughly a 34% premium for the word collagen on the jar. This isn't theoretical. A federal judge already let a class action move forward over these exact 2 collagen products, saying it's wholly plausible shoppers would see Collagen Moisture Filler read smooth wrinkles and believe the collagen was doing the anti-aging. The case later ended in April 2023 with a voluntary dismissal. No public terms, but the court's green light to proceed says the quiet part out loud. The word sells youth. Headlines help too. Best collagen creams to plump and firm. But when you read past the headline, the actual recommended actives are peptides, vitamin C, antioxidants, sunscreen. The collagen word carries the click. Other ingredients carry the work.
But the real test isn't the courtroom or the price tag. It's the skin itself.
And skin has rules no marketing copy can bend. Your skin barrier is a bouncer with a list. Big molecules don't get in. Dermatologic research calls it the 500 Dalton rule. If an ingredient is bigger than approximately 500 Dalton, it won't pass the stratum corneum in meaningful amounts. Collagen? We're not talking 500 Dalton. We're talking approximately 300,000 Dalton triple helix proteins, roughly 300 kilodaltons, about 300 nanometers long. Wrong size, wrong shape, wrong party. This is why mainstream derm guidance says creams and lotions can't penetrate deeply enough to lift or rebuild structure. If you see immediate results, it's moisturization. Water plumps temporarily, lines look softer, and by morning you're back to baseline. That's not anti-aging, that's optics. Separate idea, oral hydrolyzed collagen. Multiple randomized controlled trials and meta-analyses show small but measurable gains in hydration elasticity when ingested. That's a nutrition story, not a cream story. Don't let marketing blur the lines. On skin, collagen creams act like film-forming moisturizers. They trap water on the surface so lines look softer until the water's gone. Watch this play out at Elemis. Their Pro Collagen Marine Cream, 50 milliliters, 1.69 ounces, lists at $145 at Sephora, about $85.76 per ounce, and it's built on classic film formers like dimethicone and polymers, $62 for the same 50 milliliters or 1.69 ounces, which also leans on polymer film formers like sodium polyacrylate alongside emollients. That's roughly a 134% price premium for the word collagen. Different labels, same physics. Lay a film, lock in moisture, look plumper for a few hours. Consumer media that actually talks to derms says the same thing. Topical collagen is generally too large to be absorbed and doesn't stimulate collagen synthesis. At best, it hydrates and softens feel. Think cosmetic finish, not connective tissue renovation. So the wow moment after application? That's moisture optics, a thin, pleasing film that makes skin look smoother under bathroom lighting. It's not your collagen coming back. It's your wallet not coming back.
If you want real collagen change, skip the cosplay.
You need signals your skin actually responds to and protection that stops the daily damage. That means retinoids, vitamin C, and broad-spectrum sunscreen. Procedures if you want to go faster. Simple, boring, and it works. Retinoids first. They're the only over-the-counter lane with decades of data showing true dermal remodeling in photo-age skin, improvements in fine wrinkles and texture in RCTs and long-term studies. Translation, they push fibroblasts to behave younger. Not glamorous, just effective. 2 smart OTC plays. Differin Gel 0.1%, a true retinoid, now OTC. Start slow. Pea size for the whole face, nights only, 2 to 3 times a week, then build up. Buffer with moisturizer if needed. Aven Retrinol 0.1, retinaldehyde 0.1%. Often feels gentler than high percent retinol for many users. Same rules, pea size, nights, go slow. Vitamin C next, the cofactor for collagen synthesis and a photoprotective antioxidant when used topically, but only when it's properly formulated. L-ascorbic acid at a low pH, less than or equal to 3.5, in a stable delivery system. Otherwise, it won't penetrate or it oxidizes. The label hype is irrelevant. The chemistry is everything. SkinCeuticals CE Ferulic, 15% LAA plus E plus ferulic. The benchmark formula editors and derms reference. Paula's Choice C15 Super Booster, 15% LAA plus E plus ferulic. Similar architecture at a friendlier price. Easy to drop into any routine. And none of this matters if you skip sunscreen. UV is a collagen shredder. Daily broad spectrum is non-negotiable.
La Roche-Posay Anthelios Melt-in Milk SPF 60.
Broad spectrum, water resistant, comfortable for face or body. Daily armor. Elta MD UV Clear SPF 46. Transparent finish, zinc-based, friendly to acne and redness-prone skin. Also comes tinted. That's your triangle. Retinoids to remodel. Vitamin C to build and defend. Sunscreen to protect. If you want to sprint, add microneedling or fractional lasers with a professional. Controlled injury, measured repair. So if collagen in a jar isn't rebuilding collagen, why do those jars have thousands of 5-star reviews? Let's open that box. 2 words, hydration optics. Moisturizers trap water, which temporarily plumps and softens fine lines. Under normal lighting, that looks like anti-aging. In reality, it's a surface effect. Derms say this plainly. Moisture does not equal remodeled collagen. Then there's the ratings illusion. Research on online reviews shows star ratings often fail to track objective quality, but social proof still drives sales and belief. A silky texture plus a hopeful story equals 5 stars, even when your skin hasn't actually changed. Expectation effects are real. Pay $80 for a luxurious jar and your brain wants a return. Add fragrance, glide, and dewy finish. You've engineered conviction. That's marketing psychology, not dermal histology.
Collagen creams don't rebuild collagen.
They're moisturizers in collagen cosplay. Great for feel, fine for glow, not a structural renovation. If you want collagen you can't fake, retinoids, properly formulated vitamin C, daily broad-spectrum sunscreen, and when you're ready, microneedling or fractional lasers. Save money for molecules and methods that move tissue, not taglines. If collagen in a jar actually rebuilt collagen, dermatologists would be out of business, and your night cream would come with a diploma. It doesn't. Now you know what does. If you're here for science over slogans, subscribe. Up next, luxury skincare, the $300 jar problem. What are you really paying for, actives or advertising? We'll break down bill of materials, margin math, and the sneaky ways brands inflate clinical claims to justify prestige price tags. If you missed it, watch our last investigation. Natural skincare is literally a scam. Spoiler, natural didn't mean safer or better. It meant better marketing.